Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
The drive begins with a run from Mostert. Dukes out a one-stop. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ready, set. 32 Stinger. Set.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Go ahead. Out.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
Get set. Get on.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set.
Tua now from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
No, we
First and
changed
goal,
it.
now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Lamar back to throw. Henry on the catch. And he's able to get to the 2 before the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready, shot. Air, report. Get on.
Lamar off the play fake. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
This one is up and good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Eskridge to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Out.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, first and 10.
Sit on. 180. Ready, shot. Hey, middle. Sit on.
Here's Jackson to throw. Caught by Flowers. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession.
Sit on.
They're looking at second and pretty short. They've got a man in motion.
Sit on.
From the gun, Jackson. Finding Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The New set of downs for him from
Yo,
the
yo.
46.
When it's hot.
They send a man in motion. First down, here's Lamar. That's taken in by Henry. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up. 180.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Offense up to the line fast.
Sit up.
This is Henry on second. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Go ahead. 180. Sit up.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Going the wrong way. It's second and goal now, back at the 12.
180. Hey, middle. Go. Sit up.
Another try following the sack. He's on the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll push this upfield and earn them
All right,
a new
let's
set
go.
of downs. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Let's go.
First down. Here's Tua. Able to find Achane. He gets it forward for a gain of 3.
Go.
That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Clock running.
Hey,
Dolphins will hurry to the line.
hey.
Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. Finds his back complete. He takes it up and across midfield.
Get to the
into
line.
Ravens territory.
Whoa.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
DC, ready?
Drive starts out with a first and 10.
180. Sit up.
Backed up in the end zone. Jetson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up
Hey,
front.
Alpha,
That's
sit up.
peanut butter.
13.
And you'd like to have some jelly, and that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Gets it through the middle. Tucker PAT. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Connor, long. Set.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. He's trying another one deep. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So that brings up second down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Solo left Zion. Set.
Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Finish it on.
On first down, Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
180. Set up.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. It's his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Sending a receiver left.
Out.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got Andrews. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
No, we changed it.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Finish it. Set up.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
180. 180. Finish up. Set up.
Running once more with Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
180. Set up.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Setting up the running back screen. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Sit out. 180. Sit out.
Turning to Henry on third. He's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. All right, I'll set up now. First and 10.
You are X. Sit out.
Here's Lamar. This one's gone. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs?
13.
Only one. Move the
Hey,
chains
hey.
in one play.
Sit out.
Driving that defense out.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the fourth. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Get set.
Man in motion here.
Hey, 21, T.A. Out.
First down, time by Lowe to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens finally see the return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball. He has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they
It's
come
on.
up 1st and 10.
Sit out.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds Aguilar. Still has some space inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Completed to Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Hey. Sit out. Sit out.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, 2nd down, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throw away.
Sit out.
Lamar throwing again. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that just see space, and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there.
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, hit it. Out!
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. And they pick him off again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. And the Ravens take possession of the football. Ravens coasting to the finish line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
180. Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing the first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ready, shot.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up.
180. Ready, shot. 180.
Throwing again is Lamar. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the fourth. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set. First and 10.
All right. Turbo word. Get in.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completes this one to Braxton Berrios. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
No, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over
Hey,
him.
Ozzie,
Seeing every throw,
Ready.
anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment,
Hey, get set.
because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back players.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
I'm ready.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they
What
come
is it?
up first and 10.
Sit up.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the timeout Timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Offense to the line for second down.
180. Touch.
Trying again, following the sack. He intercepts the pass. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter block, they pitched a shutout